I'll do it on the computer. Right, okay. All right, so this is the drawing circle, because we're going to do a few things here. So this is about the drawing of the face. And as you're drawing, you know to do the circle.
Yeah.
And then it's about having the big enough space on the page. So if you're doing the circle, make sure you've got enough room to put the ears on. Because when I do the circle, I don't always, when I'm doing spirit, I don't always have space for the eye, for the ears, for the eyes. The eyes are in the middle. The eyes. So I need to put the ears on too, and I always forget that. I can never always don't always do that. Normally I have a ruler. I might have a ruler in my bag actually. I did have a ruler. I don't know if it's still in here. No, it's not. I got 2 bags, that's why. Right. So if you do a line down the middle, you do it like from the top, the center at the top, all the way down. If you do it lightly though, then you can rub it out. And then halfway down the face. I think my one's gonna, I've got one that's like slightly turned. My face is not lined up. So I know this person I've got is like that. So I'm not looking that way. I've got a tricky spirit. But if you do the halfway line, which would be where the nose would be, we'll have a little play and we'll see if we can get somebody's loved one from one of us. And see if we can get one of your loved ones and see who you come forward with your connection. As we ask spirit guides to draw close to help us to connect and bring a loved one in for somebody here. Just trusting and knowing that that will happen because our guides are here. So if you do the line down the middle, and it's down the center of the line. Oh, here comes Kazza, so that's good. Got Kazza coming in too. It's like she'll be good to have help with the drawing bit. So the line down the middle, and we use the line going down the middle, and then the one going across the page. I've gone a bit ahead of myself, so I've done it like that already. So I've got 2 or 3 lines on mine.
Yeah.
But the top line is the eyebrow line. Well, I don't know if you can see it on mine. It's a bit dark, isn't it? But yeah, they can see it better now. The top line is the eyebrow line. The next
Oh,
one
yeah.
down. The next one down is where the eyes go.
The eyes.
Yeah. And then the line in the middle is where the nose goes. That's the middle line that we have. Hiya, Kaz. Thanks for coming in, my lovely.
You're welcome, Deb. No worries.
Oh, it's nice to
Hiya.
have you.
Hi.
Hi, Kazza.
Hiya.
Oh, it
It's
is
just the 4 of us just now.
So I'm a bit dozy, so I thought I need a bit of backup. Well, I'm okay actually. It's just a spirit missing. I've got a very funny man with me. So I know I'm doing spirit connection. But this is a new write-up, Kaz, that I've made up for. So I'll send it to you as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Then you can share it as well. Because this is the middle line. That's where the eyes go actually. That's the eye line. Okay. On the diagram. There's a little bit of the old writing on there from what Caroline put on there, but I imagine the bits that are for the spirit artist. So you are a spirit artist, so give you a little bit of guidance, but just a little bit of what I understand. Oh, we done one way. But you put it all the way across. She called it an upside down egg, so that bit kept. But that's one here. That's the one that I've come on. This one here is what I've done so far. I've got the eyes, the nose, and the eyebrows, and then you do a line halfway down here for the mouth. But I'll send these to you through your messengers, because it will go in there quite nicely. You got to that bit? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So there we go. Because that's that's the eyes, nose, and mouth line done. This is the guideline of how the mouth and the face is connected. But on here, these lines here is where the eyes are. You can get 5 lots of eyes along that line, which is how you know that your face is symmetrical. And the line for the eyes is also the guideline where the nose goes to. So if you do a
Oh,
line
yeah.
with your ruler from your inside, because that inside corner, that's where the little pink bit of the eye is. And then the outer part is also where the mouth comes out to. That's when you're not smiling. That's the length, or the width, I should say, of the mouth. You just use your ruler. I'm using an old envelope. But that's because I'm mad.
My lines aren't very straight.
That's so I need to remind people this paper. But it's all good. I've drawn it on the wrong. I did that on the right tab. I've done it on the wrong line. Right, so and then on your paper you'll have like a line here. So your nose will go. I can get the picture to show. Your nose will be in line. It'll be a line going down to the next line. So if I can get it to show, I might have to get a photo of it and send it to you and add these bits to it. But you do 2 lines going down. I can't
To
even hold
me,
it. Yeah, like a line coming
yeah,
down.
yeah.
That will make sure that you've got the line there. And then when you do the eyeball, it's straight down from the middle, and that's about where the nose can go as far as you know the bit here, this the bit where the nostril goes, that can be in line with the eyes. It's because when men's nose gets bigger, they can get a bit wider, so they can go only from there to further out. But that's the nostril. There's always an indent in the middle there.
Does the end of the mouth go on the end of the eye? Am I
It
right?
goes where the eyebrow goes. That is look like an S got there, but that can be actually. Yeah, it can be as far as that.
Okay.
It's it is probably it is yeah, it probably is close to the same as the face, isn't it? Looking at our eyes, it's I've got a mirror. But yeah, I think it can be as wide as that because people's faces, even though they might be all very similar, our faces, but if you since I've been a spirit artist, I look at people's faces now. Out when I go shopping, I go, ooh,
Uh,
or looking at people going past. And I saw somebody that had a completely different size of the faces. So they had like a longer eyes and a more narrower nose. So this is just the normal, how we would say as normal, but it's not actually normal because people's faces are
are
sometimes
different.
different. Yes, it makes us all different. So it's and it could be the family way people look. Could be down a generation. So
Yeah.
yes. And the ears always start because it's not written down on the write up, but the ears always start from the eyebrow line when you do
Mm.
the ears, but it
Yeah.
comes from the inner line. So I always state that's how it works, but it wasn't written up in the last one. So with this one, it's much more in depth and it's much more hints and helpful bits that's on this one. I've added my other bits that I've done drawings from and what I've cut down from my drawings so people can recognize the dimension of how the face is made. Because you've also got the guidelines. Just follow what your senses tell you, because the guide will draw it for you, but it's just allowing that connection to bring you what your guides are saying. So I think just down here, I might have that line of where the eyes go. And this is it. This is that gap within the eyes, because the gap width That's why we do that line either side. When I say to do that line either side, and then those 5 lines are where the face is. So make sure you get the ears in. This man's got a little bit more wider face, but his ears start in that line. So the line was the ears will come into that line. It's at an angle though, so it doesn't show it. But that's why we do that for. But then you can get 5 of these eyes along that line. Actually, it's on the wrong line. Actually, that should be down there. But it's also for the eyebrows, because the eyebrows will start a little bit in line with there, but it'll
Oh, I
be
see,
down.
yeah.
So the eyebrow will go up a little bit over sometimes, or one line with that top line there for the eyebrows. And like this one here, one eyebrow's bigger than the other. So it doesn't always, that's how their expressions are. But as long as you get 5 eyes along that line, you're right, your face is going to be all in a line. Yeah. There's more to it than you think, really. They always say to use the pencil, because other people say to use the pencil to measure people's faces, but it's a little bit hard to do that and get the right dimensions. That's always see my cousin doing this. Thinking, what's he doing? But he does different sorts of pictures. He does like scenery things as well. So he's a very good artist at doing people's faces, and yeah. But the reason why I don't say to people to make the wrinkles too strong is because he did a picture for my cousin and for my sister-in-law, and it was really standing out the wrinkles. So I always do them very gently because they are there, but I really want them to see them standing out. She didn't like it. They painted it for her as a gift, or they might even have paid for it, but she won't have it on the wall where it's noticeable. She puts it behind the door. So it's not actually on display. That's proof that that's why I always try to keep the wrinkles very gentle, not really strong. Have you got to the eye bit? That all done? Yeah, it's gone. I can be down again though if you wanted. Do you need that bit? Have you finished it?
Yeah, I've done that.
Have you done it too, Candice?
Drawn the eye.
You're doing the eye. Sorry, I'll bring it back.
Oh, no.
I haven't drawn the eye.
And I
Yeah.
don't have to do the eye
Oh,
yet.
yeah, that's what I'm,
I've
okay, that's, no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
the eye's further down. I've got more of a description of how to do the eye because it doesn't really
Okay.
tell you on that bit.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's fine.
I've just done the
there's eye.
line.
There we go. That's where the eye comes in. So I've put one eye in, but there's more things down below. But that tells you the depth of having that eye in between. So these eyes are in a line with a gap. The same width is between them. That's the same width as the eye. So you have one eye down the, you do the middle bit the same, which will
Oh,
give
I
you both
see.
sides. So that's what the eye thing's all about. It's just the same. So you get the gap in the middle, then do the eyes the same. It can also change though how the width of the face can be. So it might come out smaller or a little bit bigger, but you'll get to learn how big to do the gap. So it works out, and you get used to how you have it done in the end. It does just does automatically in the end.
I've got a lot of rubbing out.
That's all right. It's good to have a rubber nearby because the rubber is so handy, especially when you're first starting out. I use the rubber all the time, and I was like, rubbish, tear it away, chuck it away. Don't be Kaz. It's rubbish. Yeah, even though it's a pretty good picture, we don't realise that, and we chuck it away. But yeah, I've got a diagram in a little while to show you how to do the eye. That is just you do it like a bridge. The top line bit as it's on here, as it is here. I do this bit first, but you get used to how you do this. It's like a bridge. I call it a bridge, and then a shallow dip, like a puddle. It's always in the eyebrows always diagonally to the side of the eye. So that's why I put this on so you can see. So the eyebrow will be about here when it starts, but it goes up. Some people have hair going across that bridge bit as well. Just the odd bit of hair. I saw a man one time and he had hair going all the way across, but it wasn't as bushy or so strong in the middle bit there. But he had it. I think he probably has like a bit more bushy in the middle there. But then it's got like you got like wrinkles that go up the forehead here. So that'll also be part of some of the gentlemen's. But I haven't put that in. I've got a lady on here, but I think it's a lady. Yeah. I've drawn this with what do they call that program? Paint. I use paint to do these because you get the circles easier. I can't draw circles.
No.
Never can draw circles. So I should be catching up. I've not been doing it. I'm going to do it now, though. I'm going to do them a little bit more strong.
Am I supposed to be drawing the actual eye now, or am I just
You
doing...
can draw the eye, but that's just giving you the option of it. Let's just see what's down here, because here we go. So that's the another grid of how the face is actually a lot. One of my drawings that I've done, but this will help you to understand it because you can use this afterwards because
Yeah,
it's giving you a much better understanding of how the face is formed.
yeah.
I think further down is how to do the eyes, but once you understand that,
Yeah.
there's the eyes. That's the
Wow.
so that explains what the eye is about. Is the eye's got look at the carnicle, which is that little pink thing,
Oh, yeah.
the pupil, the upper eyelid. What that word says. Oh, it's Soiera, whatever that word says. That's the white of the eye, and the lower lid, and that the color of your eye is the iris. When you do a nose,
Wow.
it's having these like little cheating, like I can tell little cheating things to do the noses. Because when you do the nose, I do a circle, and then I do a little smaller circle, another circle, and then down here put like a little line where the nose goes. You just rub out those circles then, and that makes the nose. But it's just giving you little tips of how we do it, because I've explained it all down a little bit lower. But it's just I have got another way of doing the eyes, these sort of eyes. I'll put it at the bottom of it, but before I send it out to you, I'll put it on because I was making this up this morning. I couldn't find the one. I made one already, but I couldn't find the one I'd made. So I thought I'd do another one. I'd made a mistake again. I need a rubber, but I got rubber. My rubber's gone missing. Can't find my rubber. So that can be the eyebrows. Should be the eyes. I've also got to do for later on. I don't know if Candice was here when I was talking, but I've also got like to do an orograph if you want to do something else afterwards. Got orograph, or we've got animal drawings. You got either or either. Depends on how the time goes.
What's an orograph?
I knew that was gonna come. It's like doing a circle. That's a lot of them do the circle, and then an inner circle. Then you divide it into portions, or you can do. I did, and I put a picture in the middle in the main circle, and I told little stories in the other circle and the other parts of it. And it can be like a reading if you wanted to do somebody's reading that way. It's just a different way of doing spirit art.
Okay.
Yeah. I made one of birds, or one of them's a bird, and one is of flowers, I think. But I've got it on the Oracle one that I can show you. I'll send you both. Then you can have a play doing different things. What I can do, I can put the bits into the chat, can't I? I can work out how to do that. Yeah, I can. There we go. The chat's here somewhere. Right. As long as you can't see my box. I'll find you how to do the eye bit. Have I covered it over? Bet I have. I might not have done. Actually, what I'll do, I'll send it to you via my phone. So I might cover up the thingy otherwise. Nope, I've changed it. Nope, go back, Debbie. Go back, Debbie. I'll forget I'm on this. Nope, nope, nope. Take that down. No, what are you doing, Debbie? Turn that off. There. I'm back. I forget with Zoom you can't do things, Kaz. I tried to put a Facebook on and put something into the Facebook, but it won't happen.
No, no.
Just put Facebook onto the page. Lucky you would both sit and look how to rise down. You didn't see.
I tried to put something on earlier on because I was on a Zoom with Glenda and we were doing like the forensic stuff earlier on, and half the stuff was on Facebook and I couldn't put it on. So yeah, I feel your pain, Deb.
Yes, yes. I'll have to send how to do the eye later. I'll put it onto this later, but I haven't put it on how to do the eye this way. I put it on to do the eye side view. Like you do it from a side view. You do like a V shape on the side. And you
Yeah.
do the eye that way. That's on here. But I might not put the other one on. But I have got it all written down. So have you got
Funny
to
when
that?
when you do things right, like this is the right way to do things.
Yes.
My picture doesn't look anything like normal.
Mine doesn't either.
It's the right way, but my eyes look too big, my nose looks too small.
Yeah,
The
mine
distance
looks too
between the
big.
nose and the eyes are
My
And
eyes look tiny.
I've
Mine
put
are
the
huge.
eyebrows and the wrong look. Mine's wrong too anyway, so don't worry. Mine's wrong. I put the eyebrows at the top, the eyes at the top first, made them into eyebrows. So I'm the same.
Yeah.
But I've been doing this for years, so it still happens to me. So it still happens. And then and that goes down. Oh, keeps talking cheeky. He's talking about some people putting a maid outfit on. Well, what? Conversations. What is he talking about?
It's about you if it arrives in the post tomorrow, Deb.
Yes. No ideas. That's quite his conversation. So that's what I've drawn so far. I put the nose in,
Oh,
but I've drawn like a
almost
line
finished
going
mine, but
down. Are you doing yours?
mine's bald at the moment, but
Yeah, mine's bald.
I was inclined to draw an earring, so this guy's got an earring.
Oh, okay. Yep, I can understand that.
Told to do, so that's what I did.
Yep, we just follow what we're told to do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe Candice or Jenny might understand that as well. You never know. A man with
Yeah,
an earring.
I do.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
I'm not
Me
actually inclined to
too.
put the hair on him. I want to leave him bald, so it's like that's how I want to. But he looks like a female.
Yeah, I can understand a bald man with an earring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all can.
Uh,
With big blue eyes.
I think
no.
he had blue eyes. Yeah.
I mean, it's. I'll show you the picture that I've done. So
Oh,
that's what I've done, but that's the way I want to leave it. But obviously the eyes are pencil, but I just
Yep.
want to go with blue eyes in.
And it will be a sleeper, one of those ones, some earrings too. So yeah.
It's one of these earrings there.
Yeah,
Wow.
when I met him, he had one of those earrings. Mm. Yeah. Oh, I'll keep that there. All right, have you got to that part? Do you want to move on to the next bit, or are you still there? You okay?
I've done the eye, yes.
Oh, okay. You done the eye, Jenny?
Yeah. Well, nearly. Yeah. You can move on.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
This
catch up.
It's got an eye. It's got a picture of how to do the eye written down here. You do two circles. I know that's
Yeah,
for the
I've done
nose.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You normally do the arts bit first, and then the bottom bit. But with wrinkles, you follow where the lines are, and it can be like two or three of those lines, depending how old the person is. And if they get
Yeah.
to really elderly, then you put lines across the lids, because you put in lines here, and then it'd be different lines. A bit like brick wall. You have all these different lines here, but that's how to age a picture. That's how to
Yeah.
age a person. And at the side here, the eye comes down. You have like the ones go out, and that one to come down and go out as well. But then you have lines coming from those ones too, if they get more older, and then even coming down the cheek. So that's how to age the eyes.
Ah.
This is the side view of doing the eyes. You do a V upside down, and you put the eye in there. You put this is the eye, so you have that as a different color. If you're using color, just color that part of the eye, and then that stays white. And then add in the eyelashes. But there is a little bit here underneath this line where the eyelashes come from. You will see that. You can try to see the line there, like a little thin line, but it's just a bit, but like our eyes, we're just following what we understand ourselves. But so that's as far as we've got so far. Yeah, this is how you do the eye. I have put it on there, so that's okay. That's how you draw the eye. It's also got the side view, so it's good. So that's also how you do the nose. So this is you do the on one of my ones. I've got the line going down here, but this is a narrow nose. Some noses come out as far as the eye, and if not even further than that. But normally they're around about where the eye starts. And a big bulbous nose can even take up a lot of the nostril. So it just depends on the person that you're drawing. Don't be scared of doing a side view because it's very similar. You still use the lines. And you can see where the eyebrows come down. Are you at the nose yet?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
want the nose help? Let's get to the nose bit. The nosy bit. This is for the nose bit. I think it might be on the top there. Might be the nose bit. Yeah. It's using the circles. That was up higher, wasn't it? The nose bit. Where was that bit? Yeah, that's the nose bit. We're using the circles. If you remember.
Yeah.
It can be a big circle, it can be a small circle, whatever you feel drawn to do. Don't worry about what's drawn here. If you've got a man that's got a bulbous nose, then it'd be a bit bigger. Just let your senses take you to who you're drawing.
I think when you've got the time to draw, it comes out nicer
Yes,
than when
yeah,
you're doing in a circle and you've got to draw. You're drawing quickly,
yes,
isn't it? So
exactly, yeah. It
you're
doesn't
just
always
trying
work
to
out.
get the information in as quickly as possible.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But with spirit art, it's always you're more concentrated doing the drawing than you are getting the information when you're first starting out. So you might not get a lot of information anyway. You only get a little bit of information, but you get more and more the longer and the more that you do it, the more that you practice, the stronger it gets.
Yeah.
I could do a picture now with information in 3 minutes, but that's pushing it.
Mhm.
I had to do that at a demonstration, and I had
Oh,
mediums
wow.
working. I'm linking to their connection, and then giving the picture out straight away like a conveyor belt.
Gosh.
But that was just last year. But it's quite fun. But you might be asked about different ways. So don't be scared to step into different ways of working because that you'll be drawn to that. They'll bring that in when they're meant to be doing it.
Yeah.
Just go by your sense. If you don't feel strong enough, then don't worry. But one day you're going to feel strong enough, and you'll be fully supported when you do. And I'll always be around to help if you need me. What I'll take you out with me on the Zoom to work with me, and that we'll alternate. And then you can have your practice when you're ready.
Mm.
It's amazing. People are nervous to step forward to that though, but there are a few of them that are ready to go. It's just yes. It's the practicing online, which is the good way, which we have on the Wednesday, isn't it, Cass?
Yeah,
Which helps you to connect.
which I keep forgetting about, so you had to remind me
Yeah,
to
I'll message you
forget
next
about it.
Wednesday. I forgot
Yeah.
this one. Yeah, I was thinking, who have I forgotten? I was mad busy day that day, so but I'll remember next time. Yeah. I put it into the actual chat box.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting about it. It's not, I don't
And yeah, I know you want to do it
tend to
next.
not come, it's just to forget.
Yeah, it is. There's so much fun, isn't there? Because Toby's trying to keep things, the
Yeah.
pets and our people around us happy.
Yeah.
It doesn't always pan out, and it didn't today. But, you've got to look after yourselves, though. So it's nice to have the company. Got so many friends online, so it's just nice. I'm comfortable online as I am in person now, but it does take time to get to that.
We heard from Christine, Deb.
Yeah, he
You
passed
okay?
away, didn't he? Yeah, she's doing okay. She's
Good,
yeah, I sent her some healing this morning.
good.
Everyone's sending her healing. She's not of right frame of mind at the moment still, but she's not gonna be.
That's understandable.
Yeah. Shall I move it forward yet? Are you ready to move forward yet, or are you okay?
Yeah.
You ready, Candice? That's where we got to earlier. That's doing the eyes. We've done the eyes, though, haven't you? So
Yeah.
that's okay. It's when it comes to taking the pencil lines off. It's the mouth. This is the next bit. Is doing the mouth. It's doing
Yeah.
very similar with the eyes. You do the two small circles on the top lid. This is like a small mouth because it's got the small picture beside it. But then you put the oval shape at the end. This is the easy way to do it because that way then you get more of a likeness to it. Then you won't need that in the end. You just do it without needing to use the three circles. That gives you once it's coloured in, you still see the circles that I made and the yellow bit. But that's also with children, with babies, that is also still very showing on like a youngster, especially if they're still using suckling and using a bottle. That brings it out more. You can see the suction points where they've got these circles. Bits that's most closest to the center. It's harder to do the mouths, but most of us just keep to the mouth being closed for a while, and then you do the teeth eventually. But if you do teeth, just leave the teeth white, and just do very faint lines where the teeth go. That way, then it's you just do the shadow at the side. I should have put what I might do is in the animal one. You've got the animal one already, haven't you, actually? But you can use the animal. If you're going to do the pictures on the oracle, on the orographs, then you can use the animal things from the animal one to put the pictures of animals. If you did an animal, you can just do the flowers.
Yeah.
But there's different, got flowers. I've got flowers, fruit, trees, and something else. I can't remember. Different animals. And that's what it is. So say when you're ready, and we'll go down to the next part.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm
when
ready.
everybody's ready.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. There we go. It's also now for when you do the ears, because the ears are on the line for the nose. And they go up as high as the eyebrows. So you've got one up here, which you can see, and one you can't see because the hair's in the way. So it gives you the point of view that you can either have the ears showing, or you can hide it behind the ears and behind the hair.
Mm.
Oh, that's quite handy. If you don't like doing ears, I have got it's like doing a C shape, but with a dip in the end. I'm doing like a backward C. But they've all got the outer line bit here, but they've all got this like a little, like a D shape where the eardrum is. That's always there. Men tend to have longer earlobes than ladies. But ladies can have a little longer eardrum because they wear these heavy earrings a lot, then it can make their ears drop more as well. Can't really see that here, but the inner part of the ear is in a little bit of the face, and it just comes into the edge of the but it's at an angle. It's not straight. It's at an angle. It is. So it'll start around about there. It'll go up to about there. I have got how to do the pictures also on my Facebook, which you can pause and stop the video as it's doing it with the colour side of it. So you've got this to start you off, and if you wanted to have a practice, I've got an old gentleman that's got a beard and hair, got a man with a hat. I do a double chin, lots of different ones. Even got a little girl that's been drawn that I've done for people that want to learn the art. Just watch the video as it's being played. Stopping and pausing. I've got to do some dog ones though. I haven't got any animal ones. I must do that. I forget about the animals. Wow, so we've gone an hour and a half. They've gone quick.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes. Yeah. So that's the main part of the mouth done. Have you got the mouth done?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because that's how you do the shading bit with the mouth. The top eyelids, the top mouth is normally darker than the bottom mouth, and it's normally a little bit lighter on the around this sort of area, but the light is always. It can be a different place, but I know the light's always on the bottom lip more than it is on the top lip. Depends how the light is being directed, though. But you do the pencils. You use the pencils one way, and then you go the opposite direction by doing the shading that way, or turn it in it. But start lightly if you're going to be doing using pencils, coloured pencils or pencils, and the same with pastels. You can build it up, just adding it on gently and slowly, bringing in how it is done. What's the next one? Oh, that's the nose. That's showing you also with the actual lines deleted, but the nostrils are sometimes open. Sometimes they could be not quite so open as that. They just be a line sometimes too, but it just shows you how the nose in this circle might not always be a full circle. It might just be half the circle. But normally you're gonna have some sort of shading around that of how that is done. There we go. That's the shading part of the nose. There we go. Shading comes around the side of the nostril. It's always darker on one side than the other because you have that shade, because it's always going to be darker. It's like when you're looking at your faces on the mirror, you'll see the shade is different, lighter one side than the other. And you might either be a little bit darker within the nostril, so you sort of shaded that a little bit. But it's always a line that goes down, but it might be very faint, but maybe a line that goes down because we all have that crease line that happens within our faces. We're always smiling. Always want to smile. And you wouldn't always notice the circle on it, but it's as long as you can see it at the side, so you can see what the width of the nostril, the bulbous part of the nose is. Let's get that out of the way. So this is a bit more helpful of understanding how the ear is done and how the nose is done. and how the shading goes. Because even under the mouth, you have a bit underneath you which points downwards where the shading goes. And you can even have a bit more shading down the side of the mouth. Just maybe little, maybe a bit more like wider, but depends if they've got wrinkles at the side of their mouth or not. As the older they get, they will have some shading there, even some lines there. And you'll also see when the wrinkles come with the mouth, there'll be lines going downwards, diagonally, and even straight. The centre bit would be more open and not so wrinkled, but the sides would be more wrinkled. And the older you get again, there'll be lines going across, a bit like the brickwork again, the lines going down. And the older the face, the older the person, or they've been out in the sun a lot, then you'll just be able to give the age of the person that you're drawing. But it is very gentle. Maybe faint lines, but they'll be able to know by who the person is by those faint lines. And we have got that further down. I've got a drawing of how they work as well with the wrinkles. So you have got it on your document. Really? This is like you said you had about that man that had the earring.
Mhm.
And this
Yeah.
this one's got like a hole in his ear. I just saw a picture with. I thought I'll draw that. So that's an old man's ear that I do. It's got all the wrinkles there, a few wrinkles there. Because the earlobe wouldn't have this. This would normally be sort of quite plain for young ones. We might get a few lines on this part of the earlobe. But the more that we age, the more that it starts to show with the age.
Stumpy. Yeah, my dog's settled down now because she was jumped on my lap earlier. It's one of cats trying to come to me.
Yeah, my Callie used to do that. Ella was
Come on.
doing that. Yeah, she was sitting on my lap all earlier. I couldn't get the things finished because she kept wanting to sit on my lap. I made this one today for you.
Ah. Stumps.
I'm meaning to do it for a while, but this is done now. I didn't get to the hair one part of it, but I'll add the hair one a bit on this before I pass it to you. I'll give it to you as it is, but then I'll add some more to it. I've got a lot of it on there, but I've forgotten to put the hair one, I think. Couldn't find my drawings with the hair, different hairstyles on. I never knew you could tell the age of a person by their ears, but you can. It's, this one actually was an older gentleman. He must have looked after himself because he wouldn't have thought he was the age that he actually was. So we can be a little bit put out by people who look after themselves. But guessing at the age is always a good start. But you might not be fully fully what it's meant to be. Are you ready for the next part? Are you still doing the eye? Ear. Not eye. Ear. Actually, on this one, there was something different about this mouth, because normally you have a line going across the ear. If you look in the mirror on your ear, you'll see there's a line going across. But this one didn't have it. But there are different ears, quite a few different ears. So I'll send that one to you as well. The more knowledge you have, the more that you better get the more looking for the person that's in spirit. But trust what you're receiving, because your guide sees the person. You might see them actually, but if you do see the spirit person, then it might put you off. You might be drawing the person a bit differently how you perceive them to be. I don't have that, luckily. I say, but I do like to see spirit, but it's not always necessary. Just allow the guides to take control, and we're always okay, aren't we? Are you okay? Next part? You ready for the next bit yet?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, let's go down. It's just about putting the hair on now. And the different hairstyles. Where's it gone? Yeah. You might have a fringe, or they might have the longer hair. But just allowing your pencils to go where it needs to go, because the lady would have her hair maybe tucked behind her ear, so the ear might be showing one side, but maybe might not be showing the other side. Or the gentleman might, as Cass's ones, maybe it might be bald, might not have any hair. Or they might have the receding hair, which will have like just little lines going across, very light strands of hair. You just use your pencil to allow that to go across the pencil. But you can use that white, good with that white tool's called that you use to, but that can make, that's how I use that with the fur more than I use with the person. But I use
Right.
that can help you to get like the hair look natural. If you do
Ah,
a full head of hair, make it curly, and
I've done hair.
Oh, so that's good.
I don't know if I've done. I've just done what.
Yeah, no, you done right. You just done what the guide's getting you to do. So you done everything right. Yeah. So it's all good.
So what would you do with the white one? You do it in the black first, obviously, and then just use that to create a different texture, like.
Yes. If somebody's got like the white hair, then you can use a black background.
Yeah.
But it's just putting the hair in lightly, and if
Right.
it's white, it'd be like a light grey.
Yeah.
Whatever colour you're using, you can use it the same way though, because it will still give you the way of having the
Yeah.
doing it that way. So yes, it's still, yeah. It's amazing how it works. You allow the guy to do the picture for you.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do with the nose and drawing the ears. This is about the ears still, that bit. This is also shown here by the nose, because you can have the nose at the side view. It's just like doing that to the side view, and pausing it up and down. How the face is actually aligned. There's on here I've drawn it as a young lady, a young girl. Let's go bring it down a bit. So I just put the hair, the line by the hair guys, like doing the line, the outline of it. And then it just colour the hair into what colour you're drawn to take. If you're doing pastels, then you'll be drawn to what colour the hair will be.
Yeah.
Don't always go by the person that you're communicating with, because they might have dark hair and you might have a blonde-haired lady with you. So don't always go by the person that you're speaking to for the communication. Just trust in and allowing that. I used to do that and I just get it wrong sometimes, so it's not always right. You can also say that they might have been dark-haired, but now they've gone more lighter. But it's the different hairstyles are
Yeah.
from the decade, from the year that they was here. It's like doing the bob and the Elvis style. That's always one, like for that sort of era, for the between the 30s and the 50s. It can be up very much like the Elvis style for the gentleman. And you can also say that it's like like somebody from one of the TV programs, like Rita from Coronation Street. I can't remember what her hair was like now though, but I think she had the curly hair. Yeah. See, on here they've got the hair that's behind the ears on one side, and this side it'll cover the hair, the ear. So it's just showing you different ways that it can be. Once you've got the hair in place, you can take the lines out and you can put the colour on. Just got the nose might be showing, or it might not be showing. So it's got dark hair. Brown eyes. But if you're using the pencil, just shade it in a circular motion. But the iris is it's not just it's also got the lines going out. So you should be doing it outwards rather than in a circular motion, because the iris has lines. If you look at your eyes, you'll see that there's lines going in a circular. It's not actually a circular motion. That's why I've yeah. The ear's not right on this because one ear's got. So with her, I would say that the hearing on this woman would be a problem on that left side, because the ear is not the same as the other side. So if you're making a mistake, that'd be relevant for the person. So I left it. near the end of this one now. I've got a gentleman down here with a beard, and yeah, and a young boy. See, with the hair, you're just using your pencil and just using the swipe, a downward motion to do the hair follicles. You just do it as a downward motion. And on the beard, it'd be like it is on here. You just follow where the lines are, but it's not going to be a full beard because it's patchy. And the hairlines, you just follow the lines. The young blokes' hair is a bit, a little bit unruly, aren't they? The younger blokes' hair can be unruly. And then my nephew's hair would be unruly. And my grandson's always a mess with his hair all ruffled. But they look cute when they're all ruffled up hair.
My son won't cut his hair.
He won't cut his hair.
Refusing. It's probably like the same length as mine. Whatever.
Other people like that as well. Yeah, yeah. Going through that way. That yeah, in his growth, yep. It's being a bit like I want to be myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, individual. Yep.
My son was like that because when we stayed in Canada, he wanted hockey hair,
Ah.
which is the hair that comes out the bottom of the helmet.
Mm.
So he would not let me get it cut at all. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very evidential too, and it gives saying about the
Mhm.
hairstyles. It can be a bit more, can be more, some of the evidence too that they want to say. So, and even somebody would have cut around somebody's hair like you using a bowl to cut the hair with, which would be an old way of cutting the
Yeah.
hair.
Mm.
So it can be very evidential. Right. And usually the hair colour is the same as the eyebrows. So if the hair colour is different than the eyebrow colour, you know that they've coloured their hair. I don't know, I forget to colour my eyebrows for my hair colour. It's just
I'd be all right doing my eyebrows same as me hair.
Yeah, blue eyebrows would suit you. It's very evidential. You'd have a bit of a giggle too, because they'd have a bit of a laugh about their hair, because there's always a story about somebody's haircut. There's always a tale to be told.
That was his hair there, Deb. You see it? Hang on. You see somebody actually took that picture.
Oh
Oh,
wow, yes,
Hair at
yes.
the back of his hockey hair.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
See,
I love that picture. I really love it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have as part of your drawing, for drawing too, your techniques and how to draw. Because if you
Yeah.
did that, if you drew that, you'll have a good way of how to draw hair that way. When it's where you've already learnt how you do the drawing by copying the photos. Because it's a good way of doing pictures, portraits is to copy photos,
Mm.
and even drawing yourself from a mirror view, looking at your mirror and drawing yourself to get the face better and better and better, because it does work. I used to draw my family. They'd be sitting watching the telly. They just probably want to have a picture.
I find your Mondays quite very helpful because it's when I do portraits, I copy.
Yes.
I've done the outline of it, so I know exactly where the eyes are and the mouth
Yeah.
and whatnot. But when I do your Monday, it's like from scratch. I've not
Yes.
gone round the outline of the picture. It's just so I'm
Yeah.
getting the proportions right.
Yeah, it is a good idea because doing the whole proportion and doing it as a big the whole of the animal,
Yeah,
get it all in, and it don't always
Yeah.
have all the
and that's what I
dimensions
always
right.
do. I always make it too big that the ears. I don't have room for the ears, so that
Yeah,
if it's an animal, the ears are at the top or whatever. So
yeah, I do the same. It hasn't
Yeah.
really changed that much, but when I'm in the right frame of mind, I'll do it properly.
yeah,
Otherwise, the ears are cut off.
yeah.
Or they
I
have
know.
half the ears and not all the ears. Yes, definitely. Yes. That's nearly 2 hours gone. Wow. Yeah, it's gone fast. See, this is what I did. This is like a all the evidence around it. You haven't always got the space or the paper to write down what you're receiving. So if you write it all around it, you can even put pictures on it too, like I've done here. Put pictures around it, like the old milk bottles that would be from when you was at school, when you was younger, and even the old clock on the mantelpiece. Some artists like Alan Suttle would do pictures around the actual main drawing. They would put the pictures around it. So that's also what some of the students do, don't they? Some of you do that. I've done it before in the past, but when I've been working on a platform, I've done it once or twice. But normally I'm nattering away to doing it the normal way or on Zoom. I don't always get to do it that way. But I did that one a couple of years ago. I'm working for a charity. I think that might be near the end of it now. Did you want to go to a certain place, or have I gone too far?
No, fine.
You're all right. You're all right. Yeah. Because this is how the eye is like for somebody that's, because if you're doing the eyes, that's how the aging looks like. It's front view or side view. Let's gone past it. There's one more bit to show you. That's because when we're getting older, we get these like laughter lines. So when the cheeks go out, so the lines go outwards, the eyes come down. So you've got that where you put the blusher, this wrinkles come down there for my lady. So it just comes down. You also get the lines under the chin. But this is just to show you how you can make your pictures older. But I've put it on there for you, so if you get anybody that's going into their 70s, 80s, even 90s, then it will show you. But I haven't put on there the lines on it because I didn't see that until after I've done this one. I've got to do that one again, really, and have the lines going across the mouth and even above the eyes. But there are lines above the eyes. It also goes a long ways as well, so that's the bit that's missing off of that one. And with a child's eyes, the gap between the eyes is wider. So if you're doing a child, it's not the same width as the eye. It's a little bit wider here. So describe what you're seeing, and it's a much more smaller. The nose is actually in a circle, and the eyebrows are halfway up. So it's the eyes for the spacing of the picture is completely different for a child. And the glasses are always so it's the eye. You don't always see where the arm of the glasses go. So on this one, I haven't got like big enough to show you, but there is a space that's a silver square bit for it, but it does go behind the ear. But yeah, just put whatever's on the picture. I think that might be the end of it then, and that's how you do the hair. I did put the one hair one on, but that's with the pencil.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So
Did you
that's
do
really,
that?
yeah. I drew her when I was in my 20s.
Wow.
She used to
Lovely.
be on. She used to be on This Morning years ago, and that's when I drew the
Oh,
picture.
Judy.
Judy Finnegan or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I haven't drawn like that for a little while. It's but it's nice to do the pictures like you do, Kaz. It's nice to keep up with that.
That's amazing. That is so good.
It is.
And that's showing how you do the teeth. It's just very it's just having the dark bit around it, but it's just to give a guideline of how we do it. But that's the only one I've got of drawing with pencil. But that's the end of this one. Yeah, that's the end of it then. I think that's the end. Yeah. But I put some other ones on there because I got some pastel ones, but I didn't get enough time to finish that one off. Don't know if I can go to the next ones. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Yay! So if you wanted to do oracles, you might have heard of Howard Sharp, because he did all these. These are just a guideline of what you can do. You haven't got to do pictures, portraits. You can do like flowers and gardens, and you can do your own thing with this. But I'm going to give you this as well, because and you can do, because this one here, you've got the circle. He's just done a pattern on the outside, but I'll show you my one at the end. It's got one that I've made two, so I can show you. But these are from a book. I bought the book from Stansted, but these are Howard Sharp's ones. But they're all different ways of doing it, doing a one of these autographs, and you can put like the tree of life in it, and you can even make it a square. So you haven't got to be a circle. It's whatever you feel drawn to do. You can put a bridge in it, and you can put a person in there. You can put birds in there, so you can put all different things in it. And this is what I started with. It's my one that I did. I started with the circles, and then I added the pictures, but just a guideline of what I'd done. I put a birds in on my one. So I put the robin, most of the other bird is with the blue and purple, but
I've got one on my window actually. It's got a dragonfly on it.
they are nice, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
You just put your own drawings into it. And then that's one I've got the birds on it. And I do one with animals as well. But it's
Lovely.
the wrong way around, it's to the side.
They would be good to do on Monday, Deb.
Yes, yeah, we could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be something different to do. Put the animals around the outside.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You might do that. So you can either go doing that if you like, or unless you're tired, because it has been on for 2 hours. How are you feeling, ladies? Because there's also on here, I've got you some bits that you can draw, put into the circles. I've got some trees. You can put a tree in the middle. And I've got flowers. Lots of flowers to choose from. And more flowers. And
That's
then there's
something I've
also
never really thought. I mean, I do the animals and the people, but when you come to like flowers or these round, what do you call them, things that you
the
had,
Oracle, yes.
I've never thought about doing anything like fruit or trees or flowers. I've never done anything like that. It would be quite.
It was something different, wouldn't it? We'll have to do
Yeah.
another one. We'll do another one of these. We'll do another one of these. We'll do one after the event, maybe next week or the week after. And we'll do one
Yeah.
of these. And I'll bring this one out.
Yeah, that would be good. 'Cause like I
Yeah,
said, I've
would
never
that
done
interest you both?
flowers or anything.
Yeah, would that interest you all? Would you like to do one of those? You can do that next time. You could do it now if you wanted to, but you do 3 hours. You want to do 3 hours, but then if you're tired, then we can leave it with you. I put some different animals on it. And there's pretty cats and there's dogs. So it's all there.
Oh,
Oh, look.
They're all cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
are you doing this weekly, Deb, or what you do?
I can do if people live it wanting it. I can do, because it's going to help you to do your practice drawing. If you would like
Yeah.
to, I can.
Yeah.
Because it's something different, and it's more something that I'm doing, and I do in churches. So it's something that will give you a more of an open expression, doing flowers, doing trees, and doing other different animals, but bringing it all together.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So that'd be a nice idea. If you want to spread the news, then you can, and we'll do one of these next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Do it
nice.
on links.
Yeah, you can do it on links. Yeah, because they are amazing, and they're much more fun. They're not. People think they're boring, but they're not. They are very good fun to do. And it took me a few hours to do mine. Those ones that I've done. And the more that you do, you can get a nice choice of what you're doing. They can hold on to those, because they can be part of your what do they call it, when you have the portfolio of what
Portfolio.
you've done. Because people
Yeah.
like to see what you've done. It seems a bit Kat along with animal drawing. She's got that, all their portfolios of what she does to show that how good she is at doing animals. And
Who
that'd be
was
the
that,
same with
Deb?
both of you. You, my lovely.
Oh, me. Me.
Yes, yes. But on
Yeah.
your yes, you got that portfolio. People can see how good you are, so they're going to get a good picture at the end of it.
Yeah.
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 Um,
Because normally, like when I do a picture, like somebody's asked me to do a picture for their dog or person, it
yeah.
normally takes me about 2 days to do it.
Yes, yeah, because a lot goes into it.
Yeah.
Lots of in-depth details in it.
Yeah.
That picture that I did, it took me a few hours, if not a few days to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just takes time to get the fine detail in there. You can do a quick sketch like we do for spirit art for doing the readings, but you really do get like a craving, and I really enjoy doing the drawing. The more that you develop this, you'll be drawing more as a
Yeah.
relaxation too, and it's very good for you. It's
Can anybody
quite
take
very
this
good.
gentleman that I did? Because I did get a few, one or two things.
Okay. Yep. I could understand him. I wasn't kidding when I said I could understand him earlier. Yeah.
I wasn't trying to connect or anything like that,
No,
but
no, but it
I
happened.
got October the 6th as a date.
Okay.
I got that he had a broken nose, so his nose was kind of off to the side.
Yes. Yeah.
I got that he had like one of these mini, what did you call it? The mini monobrow things that's like,
Monobrow.
Oh yeah.
one of
Yeah.
them.
Ah, I think he might have done when he was messing about with one actually. I think
So,
he did have one.
so you can
Yeah.
see it's kind of like,
Yes.
um,
Yes.
Gladys, Stuart, Janet was the names.
Yeah. I know both of those. Yes.
A dimple on his chin.
Yes. He had. Yeah. In the middle here.
I got that he was divorced.
Yes.
I got that he had a bit of a shady past. He dabbled in illegal substances, well, shall we say?
He did illegal things. His brother done the illegal substances, so you're right. But it was with his brother.
Right, okay. And I got a
But
mechanic.
he did do illegal stuff when he was a youngster because he had to. So yeah.
Right. And I got a mechanic.
Okay, I think he can do his own car. If it broke down, he could fix it, but that's about the limit of it. But somebody around me is a mechanic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And an earring. He had his earring in.
Yeah, when I met him, he had an earring in his ear. I think it all a bit of a tough cookie here, but it was a white softy. Yeah.
That's all I got for him.
Yeah, no, you're spot on. Yeah, you've
Just-
got somebody called Joe that I used to know. He's in spirit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Very good.
Yeah, well
Oh.
done, well done.
Excellent.
Spot on with the evidence. And the 6th of June, no, 6th of October, is what I thought was my wedding anniversary, but it's the 7th of June. I kept saying the 6th of October, but I'm a day out. So yes,
Ah,
yeah, spot on.
Cool.
Yeah, well done. It's good evidence what it's giving you there.
Yeah, I wasn't connecting with it. It was just
Yeah,
things that
I know,
came to
it's
my
just
head
things
and
that
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would come in because he's part of the people that spirit that help. Yeah, he comes in because whenever Joe's in the circle, then Joe takes a lot of the Joes that come in. But
Mhm.
his name was Joe. Yeah.
Thanks, Deb.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's been amazing. Did you want to carry on, or are you all tired? You're okay.
I'm tired for tonight. And I am, but if
Yeah.
anybody else wants to continue, it's cool.
Did you want to have a go at this? You've got it anyway. I'll send this to you. If you
Yeah,
want to have a
then
play, then
send
you
it
can
to
do.
us.
And
I've
then
drawn a lady if anyone. I mean,
Oh,
I haven't
yes,
got any
please.
information, but you're
That'd be
welcome
good. I'm
to
just gonna take this down.
see if you
There we go.
recognize her.
Oh wow! Oh, it's a lovely picture.
ah,
Let's pin. I find it grabbing while I'm pinning. There we go. Oh wow! Oh, it's a lovely picture.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. Yes. It's
very good.
Yes, I don't
very
know.
nice drawing. Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Did anybody recognise her? Do you know what colour hair she had at all, Candice?
Blonde.
Blonde.
I was getting a light color,
Uh-huh.
and I was getting a name, but me and names are yeah. I was
Okay, what
getting a
name?
name Sally, but me and names are a bit funny.
Okay.
I think lately I'm getting names where if I'm getting a female name, I'm getting it's female, and male is getting male. That's
Okay.
how. So it's the names are off completely.
Yeah,
But
yeah, no worries. I can understand a Sally. That's a friend that's I've known for quite a while. I know a blonde lady that's in spirit that you may have drawn.
okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So thank you. I'll send you the orograph, but we'll have a go at drawing one of those. Do one of these workshops when we're doing one of those. If that's okay with
Okay,
you
great.
both.
Yeah.
Did you wanna? Is that all right with you too, Jenny? I know you'll be.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be okay. Because hasn't it gone fast though? That 2 hours has gone really
It
quick.
has, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to show you this
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
What
show
was
your
it?
picture, my love.
Mhm.
Yes, please. Oh, wow. That's amazing drawing. Wow. They're good pictures.
Oh,
Wow.
cat.
Hello, pretty cat. He's walking all over him.
Drawing with a cat.
Oh, no, it's lovely. That's amazing. Well done.
That's class.
Yeah, that is. That's very good. Wow.
Excellent.
Yes.
I'll take it off now.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I can take it down. Sorry.
Well, that's it. I'm back.
Wow. No, that's amazing. Amazing drawings. You
Thank you.
got very good talents, both. So all of you got very good talents. Amazing pictures. So no, well done each and every one of you. I'm gonna stop the record.